Hello, David Barron here, also known as Dantalian Jones, and I want to share with you something that made a really huge difference in how I deal with all of the stuff that's been going on in this year of 2020. And I'll get to the point of it, but I'm going to also lead it up to a very long and hopefully interesting story. Since I was 22, I remember starting meditating at that age, just feeling like I had to do it. And from that time on, I've spent, on the average, about an hour a day just sitting very quietly, stilling myself as much as possible. And what I found is that the meditation I do now is different than the meditation I did 6 months ago. And in 6 months from now, it's going to be different than what I'm doing now. It sort of evolves. It does share in common, though, me sitting still and quieting myself as much as possible. And inspired by hearing about what they call Olympic quality meditators, I found they said they have done up to 60,000 hours of meditation in a lifetime. And I thought, well, I've been doing this a long time. How much have I totaled? I've only totaled 14,000 hours, so I'm still mostly an amateur. But that's a fair amount. And what has happened with 2020 and this whole thing with everything that's been driving people crazy, from COVID-19 to the various lockdowns that have taken place to the social distancing, and then with the news and the various conflicts in politics and racial relations and things like this, I totally admit that it took its toll on me, even though I have a fair amount of coping mechanisms. It's taken a toll on just about everyone, even though people I know tend to have some very good coping mechanisms. And in spite of the fact that I've been meditating for all this time and doing it with such consistency, there's one meditation I've heard about it and I've just never done. And I was simply listening to a meditator talk on National Public Radio about his process called loving compassion. And it's mindlessly simple. You simply sit, your eyes are closed, you get very comfortable, and you think of the people who you care about, and one by one, you acknowledge them in your mind and you say, I hope this person is healthy. I hope this person is happy. I hope this person is free from pain and suffering. And words to that effect. And it's not like you're willing good things to happen. You're not calling upon a higher power to bring good things into this person's life. You're just taking that moment and acknowledging your goodwill that you hold toward that person. Once that person has received, you've given your acknowledgement that you care about this person, you go on to someone else. So start with your close circle of friends, your family members, your pets. And as you go through each one, continue to extend it. Go to your friends and your acquaintances. Go to those people whom you are distantly acquainted with. And if it seems sincere and honest, and you wish them goodwill, say it. And what I found is that, much to my amazement, doing that simple meditation for even just 10, 20 minutes has had an incredible effect on my focus. It's had an effect on my compassion toward other people. It's had a very positive effect on my productivity. I am less worried and bothered by the various things that are compounding us from the external environment. And it just makes me a lot more calm. So I'm handing this out to you. This video is mostly for my website on mindcontrolpublishing.com. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm probably going to post it on Facebook. But I just want you to take a moment and practice this. Take 5 minutes. Get the egg timer or set an alarm on your watch or your phone. And let those 5 minutes be ones of silence. You close your eyes. You start to acknowledge the people you care about. You acknowledge that this person, and you think of each one individually, you care about. You hope that they're happy. You wish them to be healthy. And you wish them to be free from pain and suffering. When you've done that, move on to the next. And then move on to the next and the next. Notice how you feel at the end of that 5 minutes. I think it's going to make a big difference. I encourage you to do this. I'd love to hear your feedback. You have all my blessings. Thank you so much for listening. Please take care. Bye.